Cardano holders, you need to beware. We just got a huge technical indicator flashing a major collapse in the price of ADA. We're going to look at that indicator called a death cross shortly, but there are major things brewing in Cardano that makes me think this death cross might be invalidated, and I'm going to back it up with data. So if you hold Cardano, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Now, the first major catalyst is going to be stablecoins, or the lack thereof on Cardano. There's just not a strong stablecoin sector. There's not a lot of volume, and the major players like Tether and USDC aren't on Cardano. But to me, I feel like all of this is about a change. Here's Charles Hoskinson saying, we've been talking to Ripple, aka XRP, about getting XRP stablecoin on Cardano, and we also have a stablecoin coming from World Liberty Financial. Now, this is Donald Trump's DeFi company, and Charles Hoskinson just shared the stage with the World Liberty 5 founders. So this is very bullish for Cardano's DeFi and Cardano's chances of getting a stablecoin. Here's what he had to say.
USD1 is another example of, it'd be really nice to see if there's a path to get that stable coin on the Cardano ecosystem.
If Charles Hoskinson is able to pull in Donald Trump's upcoming stablecoin into the Cardano ecosystem, that is very bullish for Cardano. Second indicator that to me this death cross might be invalidated is going to be the upcoming government regulation. We have a new chair replacing Gary Gensler, and his name is Paul Atkins. And Paul Atkins actually owns up to $6 million in crypto-related assets. But Paul Atkins is no stranger to Cardano. Back in 2020, Cardano had a conference. This is a virtual summit in 2020. You know why it was virtual in 2020. Cryptocurrencies, prospects for mainstream adoption. Who do we have as a speaker speaking about Cardano but Paul Atkins? And the third indicator that I think is invalidating this death cross, which we're going to check in a second, and I'll show you my open Cardano trade, is Google Trends. The Google searches for Cardano price prediction have surged 160% in the last 7 days. This is a sharp rise in community sentiment. I wanted to look at some different Google Trends myself, so I pulled up what is Cardano. I think this is going to be one of the first things people search if they're new to crypto and they want to buy some Cardano. Well, what is Cardano? And you can see here for the past 90 days, we've had no activity and then a random spike when there's a random day that's very high selling or very high buying. So when Cardano moves a bunch in price, you'll see a little bit of a spike. But lately, Cardano has just been sustaining more and more people searching what is Cardano. And so we're not seeing any of these 0 days. Now we're having sustained searches, people trying to learn about Cardano. I want to give a quick shout out to LBank Exchange. It is my favorite exchange to get all of the latest trading pairs, all of the hottest meme coins and altcoins. You can go to the spot trading or you could do futures perpetual trading. And we have a link down below with the tutorial on the top of our page. Tons and tons of features here, 24/7 customer support, huge reach here, huge volume, millions of users, and they have over 200 countries and regions covered. So go ahead, open up an account, deposit some funds, and start your trading journey. But now let's talk about the technical indicator, the damning technical indicator called the death cross. Now, the death cross is when the 50-day moving average crosses below the 200-day moving average. This is the classic setup for a death cross. Let's go into the charts, and what are we seeing? Well, we're not there just yet. In fact, I think there's a strong chance this red line will not dip below the blue line. If we can get a little bit of sustained rally, this one is more weighted to recent price action, so it's more likely to have a sharp rebound compared to the 200-day moving average. And right now, Cardano is just bouncing along beautifully along this area of support. If we go to the 4-hour candles, you can see right now Cardano is crashing, trying to fall below this area, but I am making a prediction here. I think we can hold, if not the 4-hour candle, they'll hold the daily candles from closing below this level. Now you see here, 4-hour candle, we closed two below. When you go to the daily, you can see we were able to wick into support. I kind of predict we're going to see something similar. Now, it was scary and it was touch and go. Looking at the 5-minute candle, you can see we're dipping below this support. But when you start zooming out, it just looks like increased odds we will be able to hold this level. But what about the potential room to the upside? Now, we are looking at this other trend line to the downside. It's going to be a potential area where there's going to be some selling resistance, but that is still a 50% pump from this area, and that is Cardano above $1. Now, looking at the daily, you can see, all right, there's a pretty good chance we're going to wick against it and maybe pull back down a little bit. But all in all, Cardano, to me, still feeling very bullish. Now, I pulled up this post right here from March 20th. So this is over a week ago. Cardano price in Bitcoin tested a trend line from 2017. Well, I just reposted the new updated chart. It looks like Cardano is holding support. This is ADA priced in BTC. And when we go to, let's just say, the 3-day candle here, still holding strong, still holding this area as support. We start zooming in a little bit more on the 4-hour candles. You can see just nice textbook bounce there. So Cardano priced in Bitcoin also showing a lot of support. Now, I am in a trade right now. We opened this right before I went live. This is the Cardano trade 13x. So we're going to try to catch this bottom. We did pretty good on the SWE trade that I opened earlier in the day. In the live trade that we did on Chainlink during the live show earlier, that one is still in the red, but we're going to continue to monitor that one, and the Cardano gains and the SWE gains, going to offset this late entry for Chainlink. But still bullish on that. Now, this is LBank, and LBank does have a pretty big promotion right now. They have the Beach Music Festival at Token 2049 Dubai. So if you're going to be at Dubai, major crypto conference. This is turning into the world's largest crypto conference. And you just look at all the LBank partners here. They're here with Shiba Inu, Avalanche, Caspa, Polygon, Sonic. Tons and tons of meme coins are going to be there as well. You see WIF, you see Doge. You probably see one of your favorite altcoins or favorite meme coins on this list. So major event going on at Token 2049. So check out LBank if you haven't started trading yet. We do have a link down below, and it looks like we might have caught a bottom on this Cardano. So check back in, and maybe I'll keep this trade open over the weekend. I'm DZ, and hopefully I'll see you and your ADA bags. Do not get fudded out. I'll see you at the top.